Liverpool, as we know, are one of the most famous and successful teams in world football. Not just world football really, world sport. Everybody knows Liverpool FC. They have been a juggernaut of the English and European game for basically all time, but today we're going to knock them down a level. We are relegating Liverpool to the EFL League 2, the bottom of the English professional footballing pyramid. We've released all of their good and, to be honest, mediocre players as well, and left them with a roster that has been decimated. And our objective of today's monster rebuild is to help Liverpool climb up the English footballing pyramid and once again become champions of Europe. But we are essentially starting from scratch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Liverpool League 2 rebuild. But lads, if you do go on to enjoy this concept of rebuilds, make sure you let us know in the comment section down below. Definitely want to do more of these in the future. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen a rebuild video in the past, here are the rules. The objective of the rebuilds are to win the UEFA Champions League final. All games in the rebuild are simulated. We cannot use the new jump in feature in rebuilds. The Champions League final, however, must be played. And of course, do not get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. There's the rules and objectives. Now it's time to jump into the rebuild. So as you can see, we are in EFL League 2, and I've essentially gotten rid of every Liverpool player that is 66 rated or higher. So the only players from the original Liverpool team were players that are 65 rated or lower. Obviously, this took out a fair chunk of our roster, so I've gone and filled them in with players from all around the world, from South America, from the A-League, from the MLS, from virtually everywhere, from the Japanese league, just putting random players in there and seeing what we can do with them. Getting into business though, and the first thing I do in these League 2 rebuilds is take a look at the youth academy. I've gotten rid of the other guys, but I'm going to promote this guy here, Yannick Valentin, a French left midfielder, already got 5-star skills. Let's get him into the starting 11 and see what he can do. Our first addition for this Liverpool League 2 rebuild, however, is going to be Roshan Williams, who's going to join us here from Shrewsbury Town. We've spent £1.4 million on the English centre half. Another player coming down from a higher ranked English side, which is weird to say. It's weird to say that Ipswich Town and Shrewsbury are better than Liverpool at this point, but Jack Lancaster is coming across here from Ipswich Town. Marco Tilio, I put him into the squad. He is one of the best prospects in Australian football at the moment, but I have sent him out on loan back to the A-League, off to MacArthur. Another young Australian player, Matthew Sutton, not headed back to the A-League. He's headed to Charlton Athletic on loan. So there we go, not the craziest start to life here at Liverpool, just trying to make some improvements to the starting 11, and that can hopefully help us make a push for promotion, but also get some young players in there that are going to grow in the background. But this is what the starting 11 now looks like. Good to see players like Woodburn and Kelleher have already grown up and overall through the opening transfer window. Need to get the full sharpness and morale on the squad, but for the most part, it's been a strong start to the rebuild. Let's go and see what sort of a position we are in, however, come January 1. Okay, we are in the relegation battle. That is good to see. We are in, sorry, not relegation, promotion. I would be very upset if we were in the hunt for National League football, but we are currently sitting 4th in League 2, 6 points behind Salford City. Hopefully we can make up that deficit in the second half of the season. Another one of our young Australian players. He's from my club, the Western Sydney Wanderers, but Mohamed Altay is headed to Beijing for the rest of the season. And it is going to be a player departure. It's a weird one with these younger players because a lot of them have okay potential, but I have decided to sell Yasser Larouchi, the Algerian left back, to Sini Lugo for £1.1 million. And Joe Hardy, not to be mistaken with Jeff Hardy or Matt Hardy, but Joe Hardy, the third Hardy brother, is headed to Mansfield Town. And we have made an upgrade to the striker role, Samuel Shashua. Again, pronunciations are terrible, but we have signed Samuel Shashua from Tenerife in the Spanish League for £3 million. So that is the January transfer window done and dusted. Let's go see if we can get promoted up to League One. One season, one promotion. We scrape in by 4 points and have survived and actually gone up the ladder. We are headed up to League One alongside Salford City and the Tranmere Rovers, with Leyton Orient, Cheltenham Town, Bradford City and Mansfield Town all fighting it out for that final spot. At the other end of the spectrum, however, Southend United and Harrogate Town would have been relegated. Tottenham have broken their trophy drought and have taken down Norwich to win the FA Cup. Trophy success in North London this season, Arsenal have won the Carabao Cup. Peterborough have won the Papa John's Trophy. Cheltenham Town will be joining us in League One next season. Juventus win the Champions League, and Arsenal, fair play to Arsenal, they have won the Europa League over Leicester City. Just quietly though, what a strong season for Ben Woodburn. 16 goals, 8 assists, and the Welshman has gone up 5 overall. I am a fan of that. But that is season number 1 here with Liverpool, slowly making our way back up the footballing ladder. Let's go see if we can get back-to-back promotions in season 2. He's the oldest player in our squad, but Yuki Abe is headed to the Chinese league here. We've sold the 39-year-old Japanese defensive midfielder for a whopping £80,000. Aidan Morris, the American defensive midfielder, has been loaned out of the squad, however, off to Stade Brestois. Another loan for Marco Tilio as he's off to Saudi Arabia this time. And the Mexican defensive midfielder Kevin Escamilla is headed to Rizespor in the Turkish league for the season, or for permanently. I don't know how long he wants to spend there, but he's out of the club. We've replaced one Mexican midfielder with another as we sign Marcel Ruiz, absolutely splashing the base. It might be a transfer record for League One football, but we have spent £10.7 million bringing him across from Tijuana. Whilst Mohamed Altay is headed back down to League 2 on loan at Barrow for the season. So no surprise when we're spending that much money on Ruiz that he's going to be the only transfer that we make in this transfer window. Absolutely putting ourselves borderline in debt for it. Thankfully the Fenway group have come out and helped us out here, but that is a massive addition to the starting 11. And speaking of the starting 11, this is how it is looking so far. A few players starting to creep on into the early 70s in terms of overall. Hopefully that bodes well for our promotion chances for League One. I honestly don't know what to expect this season, but I just want to get the team continuously growing and giving ourselves the best shot of getting back to the Premier League. Alright, so on the 1st of January, we are definitely in that promotion hunt. We are sitting in 5th position here. Barnsley absolutely running away with League One at the moment, but we are sitting in 5th. So for me, I think the objective has to be, although we're only 4 points away from Peterborough, so the goal is going to continue to stand as an automatic promotion, but realistically, probably the playoffs. And we have found this French winger in the free agents list. We're pretty thin on numbers at this point, but we are going to sign Anthony D'Acunha on a free. There we go, just D'Acunha into the starting 11 here. I couldn't really go out and sign any players with transfer fees, had to be free agents, but D'Acunha into the side. Let's see if we get promoted. Come on, let's go. We actually have had an insane second half of the season here and finished 11 points clear of Peterborough. Fair play to Barnsley, they're 10 points ahead of us. They would have had the league wrapped up a month and a half ago, but we are headed to the championship. Lincoln City, Tranmere, Bolton and Salford all relegated. Tottenham have gone back to back as FA Cup winners. Leicester have stopped Arsenal from going back-to-back as Carabao Cup winners and got a bit of revenge for, I think it was the Europa League as well. Charlton Athletic have won the Papa John's Trophy. This is probably the right thing, but Peterborough have been promoted through the playoffs. Juventus win the Champions League. Meanwhile, fair play, it is Everton. It's Everton. They're our Merseyside. I forgot that I'm Liverpool. They're our Merseyside rivals, so it's a bad day to see Everton winning the Europa League. What a season, though. Samuel Shashua, he's scored 24 goals and has gone up 6 overall. That's the thing I love about doing these monster rebuilds, especially when you have players with half-decent potential. They have an okay season, and then their potential just goes insane and they start having crazy seasons. It is wild to see. Shashua is turning in to an absolute beast. So it's 2 promotions in 2 seasons in charge of Liverpool. Mr. Rebuild is getting Liverpool back to their very best. Let's see if we can make it 3 from 3 as we enter the championship. Alright, we're going to kick off Season 3 here with a player departure of one of our midfields. It is going to be Alan Varela, the Argentinian centre midfielder, headed to Aalborg here in the Danish league for £1.25 million. No idea why the Boca Juniors logo or the Buenos Aires logo is next to his flag on his profile, but he's off to Aalborg. Meanwhile, Matthias Jorgensen is headed out to FC Basel on a season-long loan. Mark Natter from the Western Sydney Wanderers is out on loan to Kasimsa for the season. It's bloody loan season, lads. Billy Comitio, the French centre-half, is headed to Rio Ave. And Conor Metcalf, the Australian centre midfielder, is headed to the Turkish league off to Besiktas for £2.1 million. And in response, we have signed another centre midfielder. It is going to be the Czech centre midfielder Filip Susek, joining us here from Sparta Praha for £4.5 million. And we have sold Paul Glatzel to the MLS. He's headed to the Seattle Sounders for 1.2 mil. Just absolutely clearing out the squad this season, lads. Again, though, it's showing the Boca Juniors logo. Regardless, though, Aaron Molinas is headed to Ross County for £330,000. And we are going to sign George Marsh, the English defender, on a free transfer. Not sure if I'm going to start him or not, but it is just a good addition to have to the squad in general. There we go. We've actually made more money than we've spent, so that's going to give us a little bit of freedom come January to upgrade the squad where we deem necessary. But I'm happy with that window. It was a productive one. But the good thing about this squad now is that everybody except for Williams has hit the 70s. And also, the crazy thing is our two centre halves are both R. Williams, but one of them is very Sean Williams. The other one is Reece Williams. But our starting 11 coming along quite nicely. Is it enough to get us promoted to the Premier League? I don't know. I hope so. But we'll get a better indication halfway through the season. It's definitely enough to help us get promoted, lads. Definitely. We are in the title race. Currently second in the championship here. 4 points behind Sheffield United and 2 points behind, or ahead of, I should say, the mighty Fulham. But we're going to have to keep our foot on the gas for the second half of the season. We are going to sign another free agent defender, however. Darko Malbasic, the Serbian left back, is joining us on a free. We no longer have two players, R. Williams, in the defense. We have Reece Williams out of the club as we've sold him to Ghent for 2.8 mil. And in response, we have signed Flavius Danilic. Terrible pronunciations. I'm just going to call him Flavor Flav. We've signed him for £4.1 million. There we go. Flavor Flav, the main addition to the side for this window. Big additions, big moves. Hopefully it's a big jump up to the Premier League. Oh, we've missed out on automatic promotion by 4 points. So, for the first time in this Liverpool rebuild, we are in the playoffs. 3 teams that wish they were in the playoffs, however, are Millwall, Swansea, and Portsmouth. Man City have won the FA Cup. They've done the double and won the Carabao Cup as well. We are in the Championship playoff final where we will be facing Bournemouth. We beat Bristol City 4-3 on aggregate, while Bournemouth grinded out a 1-0 result across 2 legs against Watford. Are we promoted to the Premier League? Yes, we are. Come on, lads. Back to back promotions, and Liverpool are finally back in the top flight, finally back in the Premier League. Whilst Barcelona have won the Champions League this season over Man City, Man City's on a tear. And Sevilla take down Wolfsburg in the Europa League final. Absolutely over the moon with our progress in this rebuild so far. In 3 seasons, we've had back-to-back promotions, and finally Liverpool are back where we belong in the Premier League. Let's go see if we have enough, however, to stay up in the Premier League. If we are any chance of staying up in the Premier League this season, we need to take things to the next level. We're going to go for a big name addition to this starting 11, taking a big young player from one of our big rivals. I've said big a lot of times in this sentence, but it is going to be Amad Diallo, the Ivorian right midfielder, joining us here from Manchester United for £32.3 million. And since we have Diallo and honestly need a little bit more money so we can continue to make some signings, I have sent Jack Lancaster to Burnley on a permanent transfer. Juan Pablo Juarez, the Mexican defender, is also out of the club for £480,000, whilst Aiden Morris is headed back down to the Championship. We've sent him on loan to the club we beat in the playoff final last year, Bonn. Going to make an addition to the attacking midfield role as well, as we sign Andreas Skov Olsen here, the Danish attacking midfielder, joining us here from Angers for £22.7 million. There we go, really pushing the budget in this opening window, making some big improvements to our offense. I'm very interested to see what this season has in store, however. And for a little update on how the squad is going, here it is. So, a good thing, some of the players starting to hit the 80s. The thing that I'm worried about, though, is the bench. Like, if you look at the bench, there's not that many good alternatives. If we suffer a few injuries, we might be up shit creek without a paddle. Oh, we are in the relegation battle, ladies and gentlemen. We have only won 3 games all season here on the 1st of January. We need to stop drawing. We've had 8 draws. Are you kidding me? We are 2 points ahead of Leeds United and Sheffield United. This is incredibly tense. All right, so I want to make some big improvements here to the defense. Going to get back to work as we send Roshan Williams out to Hoffenheim on a permanent transfer, giving us 14 mil back in our pocket. And in response, we have signed the Belgian centre-half, Sebastian Bornau, is going to join us here from West Ham United, taking a big player from one of our relegation rivals for 28.5 mil. Let's hope that upgrade to our defense is enough to keep Liverpool kicking in the Premier League. So, here we go, lads. As you can see, we're currently 1 point clear of Fulham on the final day of the season. We have Burnley. They have Brighton. Our future is in our hands. If we win, we stay in the Premier League. If we draw, we need to hope Fulham draw or lost. If we lose, we might be relegated. So here we go, lads. At home, taking on Burnley. Are we going to survive in the Premier League? I'm nervous. They got an okay side, Burnley, but we are going to quick sim, and we survive! Valentine scores in the 8th minute, and we are staying up in the Premier League. Get in there! The crazy thing is, that win took us from 17th to 15th. We survived the Premier League relegation battle by 4 points. Man City have beaten Aston Villa by goal difference to win the Premier League. Man United win the FA Cup. Chelsea win the Carabao Cup. It is Real Madrid taking down PSG to win the Champions League. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich beat Spurs to win the Europa League. The goal for this 4th season was Premier League survival, and we achieved that goal by the skin of our absolute teeth. But now we need to crack on into season 5 and make sure that we do not have a heart attack season like we did this year. Season 5, here we go. Flavor Flav, you're gone, brother. You're gone. You're going to have to send that flavor somewhere else. Going to West Ham United for 7.5. I've done that because we have stumbled upon this man right here, Dario Manfredini, the Italian centre-back. Caught my eye because he's wearing headgear. When I used to play rugby, I wore headgear. Got a bit of an affinity for that one, but we have signed Dario Manfredini, £43.1 million from AS Monaco. Overpaid slightly, but this guy looks like an absolute beast. Meanwhile, we have sent Zion Suzuki, the Japanese goalkeeper, to Middlesbrough on a season-long loan. And that's all we're going to do to kick off this opening transfer window. Needed to shore up the defense, needed to improve the defense. We've certainly done that. Let's go look at how the squad is progressing. So here is what the starting 11 is currently look like. This Valentine guy has kind of slid under the radar for the majority of this rebuild. But my man is now 86 overall. I love the youth. I swear the youth academy in FIFA 21, especially when you're doing lower rebuilds, it's just ridiculous. It is so overpowered. You love to see it. And you know what I love to see even more? The fact that we are 8th in the Premier League this season. The relegation battle is not for us at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of congestion around the middle of the table, but so far, so good. 8th in the Premier League on January 1. But there is going to be no business done here in the January transfer window. Nobody I really wanted to sell, and we had virtually no money after the Manfredini pickup. Coming into this video, if you told me that Liverpool were going to be a mid-table club, I would have said you're kidding yourselves. But to be mid-table right now, I am a very happy man. I'm very happy to see Liverpool a mid-table team. We come 10th in the Premier League this season, and that is a good sign of growth. At the top of the table, however, we have Manchester City walking the league. Whilst at the bottom of it, we have Brentford, West Brom, and Bournemouth all relegated. Chelsea have won the FA Cup. Man City take down Wolves to win the Carabao Cup. When are we going to be in these finals? Atletico Madrid win an all-Spanish Champions League final. Whilst it is going to be Chelsea, it's a replay of the 2009 Champions League final as they take down Manchester United. There we go, lads. We're a mid-table side in the Premier League, and you absolutely love to see it. Let's keep building out this squad and start thinking potentially about European football. I could not turn down this money, guys. £40 million for John Tolkien. He was growing respectably, but he needs to take the next level. We need to take the next level. So the American defender is off to Valencia. And I have the exact same thought process here with Kelleher, the Irish goalkeeper who started this career mode with us, who's a Liverpool player in real life, has been sold to West Ham United for £46.5 million. And here we go, we have got ourselves our new left back. And the good thing is we've made a profit from this as well. Juan Miranda, £38.9 million from Barcelona. That is a great signing. We've gone up, what, 6 overall compared to Tolkien. And we've also saved a couple mil in the process. You love to see it. And we have got our new shot stopper as well. David Lacey, the Slovenian, I believe it is, Slovenian goalkeeper, has joined us here for £52.5 million from Parma. Now, the fees, yeah, it's a little too high. But the value, when we signed him, I don't know why, but his value has gone down like £7 million. So it's a long-term play, but at the moment it looks like we might have overpaid. I don't want to jump the gun, but I think I've just found Lionel Messi's regen. Ezekiel Subatoni can play right wing, striker, and center forward. He's an Argentinian player, 18 years of age, already 76 overall. I really hope that we've found the next Messi. Welcome to Liverpool, mate. We've also found this Spanish left back, Adrian Lynch Sanchez. He'll be a nice addition to the reserves as well. What a busy transfer window that was, though. Very, very happy with that. Hopefully these guys can be a nice addition to the side and help us make the push for European football. At least start thinking about it. But a little overview of the starting 11. I mean, we're definitely strong in certain areas and lacking in others. Susek might be the next on the chopping block. Also needs some improvements from the likes of Olsen, Tate Russell, who, fair play to Tate Russell, the Western Sydney Wanderers man. Is he the only player from our starting 11 that we started? I think he might be the only player from the initial starting 11 that is still in the starting 11. So fair play to Tate. Okay, I mean, we're on the 1st of January. We've slightly regressed compared to last January, sitting 11th in the Premier League. Need to take it up another notch and get ourselves up into the top half of the table, really. We are going to send Sanchez on a short loan, however, to Newcastle United, hopefully get him a bit of growth. And the same deal here with Ezekiel Subatoni. We're going to send him on a short loan for the remainder of the season to Leicester. We have made a massive addition to the side, though. I knew I wanted to save a little bit of money from the opening window. We had some nice money backed up there, and I said, okay, let's blow it on one big player. And that big player is going to be Billy Gilmour, who we have signed from Norwich City for £71.9 million. That is exactly the addition we need to our side. That's going to hopefully take us to the next level. Billy Gilmour, welcome to Liverpool. So yeah, that's a massive addition. I'm over the moon about that. Even with the signing of Billy Gilmour, we've still stayed in 11th this season, which is definitely disappointing. We're treading water here in season number 6. Really wanted to make our move up the Premier League table, but it is not to be. We go back to the drawing board for season 7 and see if we can make that rise final. Chelsea have ended Manchester City's reign of horror, however, reign of terror, as they win the Premier League. Norwich, Fulham and Stoke, however, have been relegated. Man United win the FA Cup. I just want to win a trophy with Liverpool, goddammit. Whilst Man City win the Carabao Cup. It's another Champions League title for Bayern Munich, whilst Inter Milan emerge as Europa League winners. So yeah, like I said a little earlier, we really did tread water quarter this season. Our squad is way too strong to be finishing 11th. Let's see if we can take this up another level in Season 7. Alright, enough pitter pattering around. Let's go make some fucking business, lads. I don't know why I've done that accent, but we've sold Bornal to Bayern Munich here, £52.6 million. Let's take this Liverpool side to the next level. And there we go. Like I said, we are not stuffing about anymore, fellas. Edmund Tapsoba joining us from AS Monaco for £75.9 million. This guy has been an absolute weapon for us in this rebuild, but we are officially parting ways with Samuel Shashua, who is headed to Manchester City for £120 million. I could not say no to that money. No way. Best of luck, Samuel. Just don't score against us, please. We are also going to part ways with Filip Susek, one of our earlier signings, but the Czech midfielder is headed to Sevilla. And in response of selling Samuel, we are going to sign Moise Kean here. We have signed the Italian striker for £90.5 million from Manchester United. We've made £2.4 million profit here as well. The man we signed on a free, Darko Malbasic, is headed to FC Utrecht in the Netherlands here. £2.4 million into our back pocket. Whilst Ben Woodburn is also out of the club, it's gone the reverse way. Instead of Southampton selling their players to Liverpool, Liverpool now sell players to Southampton as we send Ben Woodburn there for £11.8 million. We are going to send Sanchez out on another loan, however, off to RB Leipzig. And again, I'm just keeping my cards close to my chest, keeping the money in the back pocket, and really assessing how the squad is going here in January as we make £50 million profit just about from this transfer window. Some big players out of the club, but also some massive players into it. And for a little look at how the side is coming along, here it is. I have converted Spitoni to a centre forward. I'm going to play him centre attacking midfield, but I'm tempted to put him up top instead of Moise Kean. And then, I don't know, I've got a lot of thoughts going around my head, but the starting 11 is coming along quite nicely if I'm being honest. FIFA gods, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? Why can we not get out of this mid-table rut? We're 10th again here on the 1st of January. Stop drawing game. All right, I'm going to shake things up. I'm going to send Ezekiel Spitoni, the Leo Messi regen, on a short loan to Hertha Berlin. We are also going to sell Andreas Skov Olsen for £35.1 to Getafe. And in response, we are going to splash the cash here on Mohamed Kudus, the Ghanaian attacking midfielder, will join us as our new starting attacking midfielder from Bologna. We are also going to sign a young Spanish striker here, Wame Navoa. He's got the long hair. We signed him from Marseille for £19.7 million. A good option to have on the bench as a backup to Moise Kean. There we go. We activated our trap card as we bring in some big talent here in the January transfer window. Turn the season around, please, Liverpool. Come on, lads. Do it for us. Get in there. That is a much better second half of the season. And we have managed to salvage Europa League football for season number 8. If we didn't have such a slow start to the season, we would have definitely made the Champions League, given we were only 3 points behind Tottenham. But at least we're showing signs of progress after kind of being treading water there for a few seasons. In the relegation zone, however, it is going to be West Brom, Leeds and Forest all headed down. Man United win yet another FA Cup. They do the double as well, taking down Man City in a Manchester derby to win the Carabao Cup. Another Champions League for Atletico Madrid, and it is going to be AS Monaco who have emerged as the Europa League champions. I'm very interested to see how we perform in the Europa League. There we go. What was looking like a disaster of a season has turned into a salvaged one. Season 7 with Liverpool done and dusted. Let's get some experience with the European football under our belts now. All right, I'm going to do it, lads. We're going to shake things up. Moise Kean, it was a short stay, but we're going to sell him to Barcelona for £136.6 million. And we're going to use that money plus the ridiculous amount we already have from qualifying for Europa League to sign Pedri. Pedri has signed from Bayern Munich for £200 million. That is That is unfathomable amounts of money. But we have signed the Spanish centre midfielder for 200 mil, my word. Meanwhile, we have sold one of our initial players, Aidan Morris, to FC Sion for £1.5 million. That just pales in comparison compared to the 200 we got for Pedri and the 136 we got for Moise Kean. We are going to sign ourselves a backup goalkeeper as well here, however, fellas, as we sign Bart Verbruggen, the Dutch goalkeeper, joining us here from Bologna for £32.4 million. I'm not going to lie, there was a few players on my shortlist, and the deciding factor to sign this guy was his name. Try telling me Bart Verbruggen isn't like the villain in a James Bond movie or something. That's a cool name. And we have also sold Anthony de Cunha to Valladolid here for £3.2 million. That was a big window. Pedri was the big addition to the side, obviously, but I want to show you guys what I've done with the striker role. So I'm pretty sure I briefly mentioned it last year, but Subotoni has come back from his loan spell at Hertha Berlin. I'm in the process of converting him to a striker, from a centre forward to a striker. We're going to have him starting up top, let Messi's regen run wild. But this side is now absolutely... The defense, needs to pick it up a little bit. Miranda, Manfredini, Russell, Lassi, all these guys need to kind of lift a little bit, but our attack, Valentin at a 93, Pedri at a 90, Diallo at an 88. Champions League qualification has to be the goal for this season. This is good. This is really good. We currently sit top of the Premier League on the 1st of January. Just the 2 losses all season. Let's qualify for the Champions League, and let's see if we can get the Premier League title as an added bonus. We are also in the round of 32 of the Europa League, so I'm very interested to see how we go there. We don't really have enough money to make big additions to the starting 11, so I'm going to continue to try improving the reserves and the bench. Michael Vanzo, the Belgian centre-half, is going to join us from Arsenal. It's the modern-day Thomas Vermaelen, but we've signed Michael Vanzo for £40.8 million. Vanzo in, nobody out. Are we going to be Premier League champ? Come on! Back where we belong. Let's go, baby. Premier League champions with Liverpool. 6 points clear of Manchester United. Things you absolutely love to see. I feel like the same teams are just getting relegated every couple of years, but Fulham, Norwich, and Bournemouth all headed down. Man United win another FA Cup. Man City win the Carabao Cup. Is that 3 Champions League titles in a row for Atletico Madrid? Oh my god. Europa League champs. Come on, baby. Let's go. We take down Lazio to finally win a trophy that isn't that's the first time winning the Premier League as well, but it is nice to see us get some success. Also, I think the call to get rid of Moise Kean and have Ezekiel Subotoni up top as striker was a smart one. My man is 88 rated at age 20, and he's scored 39 goals this year. This dude is definitely the regen of Messi. Oh my god. This team is developing into an absolute super team. We're in the Champions League for the first time in Season 9. Let's go see if we can really shake things up. So, I've just gone and had a look at our transfer budget for this season. Oh my god, we're going to have fun. This is going to be carnage. Get ready, get strapped in, lads. This is going to be a roller coaster. But I'm going to start off our chaotic season where we have almost £500 million to spend by making a free transfer. Yep, Magnus Kofod Hjulmand, a Danish centre-back, joining us on a free. But now we're actually going to spend some money. Devine Morench is going to join the club here as our backup right-back option to Tate Russell, as we spend £56.4 million bringing the Dutch defender across. Brahim is also going to join the club here. I just want to make our bench and reserves ridiculously strong. I want to have a bench and reserve system so strong that it could be a starting 11 in any other team in the world. Brahim is going to join us from PSG for £57.3 million. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know whose regen it's going to be, because it wouldn't be Jadon Sancho's just yet, but I'm going to spend £200 million on a reserve player. Yep. We're going to bring this regen player, Jordan Partington, into the club. £203.2 million to sign him from Borussia Dortmund. I might just be having a mind blank at the moment. But whose regen could this be? Let me know. We're also going to bring Troy Parrott in as a backup striker. £59 million to bring the Irishman back to the Premier. And another defender into the bench that could be an easily starting 11 player at most other clubs. Josko Vardial, the Croat, is joining us here from Chelsea. So yeah, that was just a little bit crazy. Our bench is going to be so damn strong now. Let's go take a look at the starting 11 and the bench. I mean, you look at this side. Our front three of Valentin, Spitoni, and Diallo are all virtually 90s. Kudus at an 87, maybe needs to grow a little bit. Pedri at a 92, Gilmore at 88. The defense is getting it together. Tate Russell, I cannot believe Tate Russell is 87 rated. Shout out Tate Russell, that is incredible. And Manfredini at an 88. Like, this team, look at the bench. Look at the bench. We are in the Champions League for the first time in this rebuild, however. And we've got an interesting group. Real Sociedad, Nice, and Rangers. Definitely can't say that it's the toughest in the world, but it's not going to be a walk in the park either. I honestly expect us to get out of the group, but I'm very interested to see who else comes with us. So there we go. I'm pretty sure that's exactly the same way that the table was initially put together, but we have easily qualified for the Champions League knockout rounds alongside Real Sociedad. And in the round of 16, we are going to have a fun little trip away to Naples, beautiful sunny Naples, as we take on Napoli. Looking to get back-to-back Premier Leagues under our belt. At the moment, we currently sit second, 1 point behind Man United, but this top 8 race, to be honest, is ridiculous. There's 4 points separating first and 8. All right, Champions League knockout round time here, lads, as we travel to Naples. Luckily, we do have the away leg up first, so we need to make sure that we do get away goals on the board as we take on Napoli. Come on, lads. Can we get ourselves off to a very good start? Yes, we can. Come on. 2-1 win. 2-1. Billy Gilmore with that goal in the 87th minute is absolutely huge, but we have the away goal advantage. All right, fellas, here we go. We have the away goal lead, which is absolutely beautiful to see. Need to make sure we use it to our advantage. A clean sheet or a draw gets us through to the quarterfinals as we are here at Anfield. The second leg is a 4-0 win. Oh my God, 4-0. You love to see that. We have absolutely flown here, lads, into the quarterfinals. But things get serious. We've got Bayern Munich now in the quarterfinals. They are no joke of a side. They're going to be a massive challenge. Let's go see how we fare against the German juggernaut. Maybe our luck is over. Maybe the FIFA gods are against us. We are at home for the first leg. So my mindset shifts and we need to get ourselves a clean sheet. We're going to jump into the first leg here. Is it going to be a famous night at Anfield as we take on Bayern Munich? It is. It's a 2-1 win, but Phil Foden getting an away goal there for Bayern Munich. Again, it makes me a little angsty, a little anxious. So Brahim gets the goal in the 86th minute, which gives us the lead. But we're going to have a very strong second leg at the Allianz. So here we go, fellas. Traveling away to Munich, one of my favorite cities in the world. I went to Munich a year and a half ago before the world shut down. Went and saw Bayern Munich play. Absolutely loved it over there. But now we are taking on Bayern Munich with the narrow lead. We need to cut out the away goal advantage that Bayern currently possess. Getting into the second leg. Are we into the semi-finals? Yes! Come on! We're in the semis, baby. Let's go. 2-2 against Bayern Munich, making it 4-3 on aggregate. Oh, we've got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League semi-finals. They have been on an absolute tear in this rebuild so far. And we're going to have to take them down if we are any chance of getting to the Champions League final. Okay, lads. We need to focus up. We're being strong, but we need to be dominant now for this first leg away in Madrid. Atletico Madrid, no surprise to see them rocking a very strong side. They've got a big player. They're a big club in this rebuild. They dominate FIFA, but we need to take them down as the first leg away in Madrid is a 2. Oh my God, it's a 2-0 win. That is arguably one of the dream results as we get the clean sheet and we get 2 away goals on the board. An advantage Liverpool. We're at home. We're at Anfield. Do not bottle it. Do not get injuries. Do not get suspensions for a spot in the Champions League final. We are headed there. Come on, lads. 2 goals. Valentin and Spatoni get the goals. We get no injuries. We get no injuries. We get no suspensions. I'm in a world of chaos right now. But we're headed to the Champions League final. Who are we going to be facing? It is going to be a replay of the Champions League finals of past as Liverpool face Real Madrid. Taking a look around the grounds at the other results, Hertha Berlin have won the Europa League. We have gone back-to-back as Premier League champions. No surprise there. Almost an invincible season as well. Just the 2 losses all season. That is an absolutely dominant performance though. But if I'm being honest, I'm not surprised. Newcastle, Leeds and Blackburn have all been relegated. We lost the Community Shield, unfortunately, at the start of the season to United. We also lost the FA Cup to Chelsea, whilst Manchester City took down Wolves to win the Carabao Cup. Oh my God, how many? We've lost 3 finals in this season. Let's not make it 4. But here we go, lads. Here's a look at the squad report. The team we have managed to put together here with Liverpool has been nothing short of incredible. The starting 11 is so strong. The bench is just out of this world. Even like some strong players have been unlucky to not make the starting 11 or not make the reserves for today's game. This is going to be a massive challenge though, as we face Real Madrid in the Champions League final. I am so flustered right now. I never thought a rebuild with Liverpool would take me so far, 9 seasons and counting, but I have so far enjoyed this challenge. If you want me to make this a mainstay on the channel, with relegating big name clubs down to League 2 and doing a road to glory with them, let me know. Let me know any improvements we could have done better. But let's get into it. The Champions League final as we face Madrid. Comes down to this. Let's get ourselves a Champions League title here with Liverpool. Gotta defend here. They got too much opportunity to play balls over the top. That's a good tackle though there from Tapsoba. See if we can get anything on the counter. How fast are you, Valentin? Are you faster than Marquinhos? It seems that way. I see the run in. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a good save there from Thibaut Courtois. Got to keep soaking up the pressure, lads. Valverde playing that one in behind. Just jockey. Ah! Save. Good save. I see you. Come on. Get the run. Good. Valentin misses. Oh my God. Oh, they've won that one there. Can't give them the shooting opportunity though. Just need to block the shooting opportunity. That's good though from Tapsoba. Come on, counter attack please. The turn and run. I was tempted to play it on the left-hand side there, but we're going to go to Diallo. Diallo, let's just cut him. We've got the advantage. I see you back post, though. We're going to go. Subatoni, it's another save. Nobody wants to score at the moment. Oh, got to make the tackle there, man. Don't give them anything before halftime. Oh, it's terrible defending. It's blocked. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, my God. Come on. Do not let them get a goal to start off the second half here. Good block. Come on. This is where we do our best work on the counter-attacks, though. Kudus. Somebody make a dynamic run for me. I see you out left, Valentin. Are we going to have enough on that one? That's a good touch. That's a goal! Valentin, our first ever addition to the side in this rebuild, is going to give us the lead in this Champions League final. Come on. Defend. Oh, this is shit defending, Jared. Marquinhos going there to Dybala. They play that one through. Luckily, that's straight at late. Real Madrid, ever since we got that goal, they've just come out absolutely firing. Need to stoke up the pressure for another 15 minutes or so. No, that is crap. No, I thought that is... Oh, they've just absolutely sold me a dream there. I thought they were going to make so many different moves to what they did. I caught myself lunging in. That was shocking reading of the play by me. I was trying to be smart and predictive, but it's cost us a goal. Good tackle that. Let's see if we can get something on the counter here. Turn and run. Oh, who's down? Oh, Pedri's down here, holding his knee, and it looks like we're going to have to sub him off. So our star midfielder has been removed. We're going to be bringing on Gomez, the Mexican midfielder, instead. Come on, let's get something happening here. Final moments of this one. Otherwise, we're going to head to extra time. Kudus going through there to Sabatoni! Scores in the 87th minute! Oh my God! We've got the lead. Do I celebrate? No, let's go celebrate on the side there. That is Messi's regen. Ezekiel Sabatoni may have just delivered Liverpool a Champions League title. Come on. Good win there. Come on. We've just got to hold on to possession and we'll be Champions League winners. Wouldn't mind getting another goal in the meantime. It's a good ball through there to Mohamed Kudus. Like, there you go. Good. Sabatoni. Save from Courtois. But the referee blows the full-time whistle. Champions League winners with Liverpool. We've taken them from the 4th division to the top. And now we are European champions. Lads, if you enjoyed today's monster rebuild, perhaps the final one of FIFA 21, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below if you're new around here. But enjoy the title celebrations. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.